Every morning, you face a choice. Take control of your day or let the day control you. The first few moments after you wake up are powerful. They shape your thoughts, your mood, and even your future. But most people waste them scrolling, snoozing, or stressing. If you want to change your life, you must win your mornings. And to win your mornings, there are 10 simple things you should work on every single day. Let's start with the first one. 1. Start with intention, not reaction. How you start your day sets the foundation for everything that follows. Yet most people wake up and immediately react to what the world throws at them. They check their phones, dive into emails, scroll social media feeds, or catch up on the latest news. This constant reaction means that instead of leading their own day, they are letting external events dictate their mindset and mood. Napoleon Hill wisely said, "Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. But to uncover that benefit and create a meaningful day, you must begin with intention, not reaction." Imagine waking up and taking just a few moments to breathe deeply, center yourself, and ask, what do I want to create today? What kind of person do I want to be? This simple but powerful pause allows you to take control of your mindset before the noise of the world rushes in. When you begin with intention, you are setting your internal compass, focusing your energy on what truly matters rather than being pulled in 1,000 directions. Why is this so important? Because what you focus on first thing in the morning tends to shape your entire day. If the first thing you see is a stressful email or negative news, your brain starts in a state of tension. This can trigger stress hormones and make it harder to think clearly, make good decisions, or stay positive. On the other hand, if you begin by deciding your mood, your goals, and your attitude, you create an inner environment of calm, clarity, and purpose. The Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the mindset shift you need. Your morning is your chance to exercise that power, to choose your mental and emotional state rather than passively accepting whatever the outside world offers first. A practical way to do this is to create a morning ritual that helps you set intention. This could be as simple as writing down 1 or 2 goals for the day, repeating a positive affirmation like, I choose calm and productivity today, or I am focused and ready to face challenges, or even visualizing how you want your day to unfold. These small acts send a clear message to your brain that you are in charge. By making this a daily habit, you build discipline and resilience. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or distracted, you start each day with purpose and direction. Over time, this transforms your whole life because consistent intentionality creates momentum. You become someone who doesn't just survive the day, but leads it confidently. Remember the words of Stephen Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Begin with the end in mind. When you begin your mornings with intention, you are literally shaping the end of your day and ultimately your future. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone or dive into distractions, take a moment, breathe deeply, set your intention, and decide what kind of day you want. Don't wait for the world to knock on your door. Knock first. This habit may seem small, but it has the power to change everything. 2, do one hard thing first. One of the most important habits to build for a successful life is doing the hardest or most challenging task first thing in the morning. This simple yet powerful practice sets the tone for your entire day and shapes your mindset in a profound way. Why is doing the hard thing first so effective? Because it taps into the psychology of motivation and momentum. When you wake up, your brain has a fresh supply of willpower and mental energy, which naturally declines as the day progresses. If you wait to tackle difficult tasks later, you risk running out of motivation or getting distracted. But if you confront the hardest task right away, you use your peak energy to conquer resistance and build a strong foundation of accomplishment. Consider what author and motivational speaker Mel Robbins says about the 5-second rule. If you have an impulse to act on a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds or your brain will kill the idea. This means your mind loves to find excuses, but if you act quickly, you prevent hesitation and self-doubt from taking over. Doing the hard thing first forces you to take that crucial action step before your brain can talk you out of it. The hard thing doesn't have to be huge or overwhelming. It might be as simple as writing a few paragraphs of a report, making a phone call you've been avoiding, doing a set of push-ups, or even taking a cold shower. What matters is that it stretches you beyond your comfort zone. By pushing yourself early, you prove to yourself that you are stronger and more disciplined than any excuses or fears. Napoleon Hill, one of the pioneers of success philosophy, said, "Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain." This captures the essence of why this habit is so powerful. When you face a difficult task early, you weaken the grip of fear and procrastination. Over time, you build courage and mental toughness that ripple into every part of your life. There's also the concept of activation energy, borrowed from physics but applied to human behavior. It's the initial burst of effort required to start something new. Once you cross that threshold, the momentum builds and subsequent actions feel easier. This is why tackling one hard task early in the day often leads to a cascade of productive activities. High achievers, whether they are athletes, writers, entrepreneurs, or leaders, often share this common routine. They don't wait to feel like it. Instead, they act first and the motivation follows. This is a key mindset difference between people who succeed consistently and those who don't. For example, famous basketball coach John Wooden advised his players to do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Starting your day by doing a challenging task sends a message to your mind. I'm in control. I'm taking charge. It builds identity and self-respect. On the flip side, if you begin your morning by scrolling through social media, checking emails, or watching the news, you're likely to start your day reacting to external distractions instead of leading with intention. This feeds a cycle of procrastination, stress, and feeling overwhelmed. Incorporating this habit requires commitment and practice. Start small if you need to. Choose one hard thing and set a clear intention the night before. Remind yourself in the morning why it matters. Push yourself to do it immediately, even if it's uncomfortable. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Over weeks and months, you will notice a shift in your mindset. What once felt hard will become easier, and your confidence will soar. You will feel a deep sense of accomplishment that carries you through the day with energy and focus. In summary, doing one hard thing first every morning is a cornerstone habit for anyone who wants to take control of their life. It builds discipline, courage, and momentum. It rewires your brain to lead instead of react. And as Napoleon Hill said, it helps you conquer fear by simply acting. So tomorrow morning, before distractions find you, decide on one challenging task and do it first. This small step can change the trajectory of your entire life. 3, speak life into your day. The words you say first thing in the morning hold incredible power. They are like seeds planted in your mind that grow throughout the day. That's why it's so important to speak life into your day instead of stress or negativity. Think about it. When you wake up and your first thoughts or words are full of worry, doubt, or frustration, you start your day carrying that heavy load. But when you choose to speak positive, encouraging, and empowering words, you set a strong foundation for your mindset. The famous author and speaker Zig Ziglar once said, "Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will." Your self-talk, the way you talk to yourself, can either lift you up or tear you down. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, but about choosing to focus on strength, possibility, and growth. When you say things like, "I am capable," "Today will be a good day," or "I can handle whatever comes my way," you program your subconscious mind to believe it. This influences your actions and decisions throughout the day. Your brain responds to these statements by looking for evidence to support them, making you more confident and motivated. This is why Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of declaring who you want to become with faith and confidence. He wrote, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Speaking positively is a way of conceiving your future and planting belief in it right away. Morning affirmations or positive self-talk don't need to be complicated. You can simply say out loud or think silently words that inspire and encourage you. Some people write their affirmations on sticky notes or record themselves saying them to listen to every morning. The key is repetition. Consistently feeding your mind with positive messages helps rewrite old negative patterns. Here's an example. Instead of waking up and thinking, "I'm so tired, I don't want to get up," try, "I am grateful for this new day and I have the strength to make it great." This small shift creates a big change in how you feel and act. Speaking life into your day also means avoiding negative distractions like complaining, gossip, or worrying about things you cannot control, especially in the first moments after waking. Protect your mind like a garden, choosing carefully what you let in. In addition, research shows that positive self-talk can reduce stress and improve performance. Athletes, for instance, often use affirmations to boost confidence before a big game. You don't have to be an athlete to benefit. Anyone can use this habit to improve mental clarity and emotional strength. To practice this habit, start your morning with a few positive statements that resonate with you. Focus on your goals, your values, or simply your worth as a person. Repeat them with belief and emotion. Over time, these words become part of your identity and influence your daily choices. Remember, the first words you say in the morning are seeds. Choose to plant seeds that grow strength, courage, and success. 4. Move your body to shift your state. One of the best ways to change how you feel and start your day right is to move your body. Exercise or even a little physical activity in the morning isn't just good for your health. It also clears your mind and boosts your energy. When you wake up, your body might feel slow or tired and your mind might be foggy. But when you get moving, even for just a few minutes, you send important signals to your brain. Movement releases chemicals called endorphins, often called feel-good hormones, that help reduce stress and improve your mood. The great motivational speaker Tony Robbins says, "Motion creates emotion." This means when you change your physical state through movement, your mental and emotional state changes too. So if you feel tired or anxious, moving your body can help you feel more awake, confident, and ready to take on the day. You don't have to do a full workout if you don't want to. Simple actions like stretching, jumping jacks, a quick walk, or a few push-ups can work wonders. The important thing is to get your blood flowing and wake up your muscles. This helps your brain get more oxygen and increases alertness. Exercise in the morning also improves focus and memory. Studies show that people who exercise early tend to be more productive and creative during the day. Plus, moving your body regularly builds discipline, which is a key ingredient for success in any area of life. Beyond the physical benefits, morning movement sends a powerful message to yourself: I am taking care of my body and mind. This creates a sense of control and confidence that carries through your day. If you struggle with motivation, try making movement fun. Dance to your favorite song, do yoga, or take a brisk walk outside to enjoy fresh air and sunlight. These small habits add up and create big changes over time. Remember, winners don't wait for the perfect moment or perfect mood. They act first. Even a little movement in the morning can separate you from those who stay stuck in bed or scroll on their phone. So commit to moving your body each morning. It's a simple but powerful way to shift your state, energize your mind, and set a positive tone for everything you do. 5. Speak life into your day. The very first words you say to yourself in the morning have incredible power. They act like seeds planted in your mind, shaping your thoughts, feelings, and actions throughout the day. That's why it's so important to speak positively and with intention right from the start. Your self-talk, the way you talk to yourself inside your head or out loud, can either build you up or tear you down. When you wake up and immediately think, I'm tired, I don't want to deal with today, or this is going to be hard, you're programming your mind to expect struggle and negativity. On the other hand, when you say things like, today is a new opportunity, I am capable, or I will handle whatever comes my way, you are setting a powerful, confident tone. This isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing words that give you strength and focus. Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, said, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Speaking positively helps your mind believe in your own potential and shapes your reality. Try starting your day by saying affirmations, simple positive statements like, I am strong, I am calm and focused, or I will make progress today. Say them out loud if you can. Hearing your own voice declare confidence and purpose sends a strong message to your subconscious mind. Positive self-talk also reduces stress and anxiety. When your inner dialogue is encouraging and hopeful, you feel more in control and less overwhelmed by challenges. It changes how you respond to difficulties, turning obstacles into opportunities to learn and grow. This habit may feel strange at first if you're used to negative thoughts or self-doubt. But like any habit, it gets easier the more you practice. Over time, speaking life into your day becomes natural and shapes the way you live. Remember, the first words you speak each morning are the foundation of your mindset. Make them count. Speak with faith, confidence, and purpose, and watch how your day and your life start to change. 6. Move your body to shift your state. Your body and mind are deeply connected. How you move, or don't move, first thing in the morning can shape your entire day. When you wake up, your body might feel heavy, sluggish, or tense. But physical movement is one of the fastest ways to clear mental fog, boost your energy, and lift your mood. Think about it. After lying still all night, your blood flow is slow, your muscles are stiff, and your brain is just starting to wake up. When you get your body moving, you increase oxygen and nutrients flowing to your brain and muscles. This physical activation helps your mind become sharper, your emotions more balanced, and your energy levels higher. Even a simple stretch or a few deep breaths can make a difference. But to really change your state, your mental and emotional condition, consider doing some form of exercise every morning. This doesn't have to be an intense workout. It could be a brisk walk, yoga, jumping jacks, or a few push-ups. Tony Robbins, the famous motivational speaker, says, motion creates emotion. When you move, you naturally shift your feelings. Moving your body shakes off tiredness and negative thoughts, replacing them with confidence and vitality. This habit is essential because many people wake up and stay still, allowing worries or stress to settle in. Instead, winners choose to engage their bodies early, to energize their minds, and take control of their day. Regular morning movement also builds discipline and signals to your subconscious mind that you are serious about your goals and well-being. Over time, it creates a cycle of positivity and strength, both physically and mentally. Try to find a movement routine you enjoy and can commit to daily. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up and moving your body to shift your state. 7. Seize the quiet moment after waking. The moments immediately after waking up are some of the most powerful yet often overlooked times in your entire day. Your brain is in a unique, highly receptive state, calm, clear, and free from the noise and stress that typically flood your mind later. This brief window, usually lasting just a few minutes, acts like a blank slate, a quiet launching pad from which your entire day's energy and focus can be shaped. Napoleon Hill famously called this early morning silence the launch pad of destiny, emphasizing that how you spend these initial moments profoundly influences the course of your day and ultimately your life. Unfortunately, many people squander this time by immediately diving into distractions, checking their phone, scrolling social media, reading news headlines, or responding to email. These actions instantly fill the mind with scattered thoughts, stress, and external noise, robbing you of your mental clarity before you've even started. The key to transforming your mornings lies in consciously choosing to harness this quiet moment. Instead of reacting to the outside world, take control by intentionally setting the tone for your day. This could mean sitting quietly for a few deep breaths, meditating, or simply reflecting on your purpose. Use this time to plant positive seeds in your mind. Affirmations like, I am calm, confident, and ready. Or, today I will focus on progress, not perfection. Even a simple moment of gratitude for waking up healthy and alive can dramatically shift your outlook. Why is this so effective? Neuroscience shows that the brain's plasticity, the ability to change and form new connections, is heightened in these early stages of waking. Your subconscious mind is highly impressionable, and the thoughts you choose to dwell on first thing can act like a programming code, influencing your emotions, reactions, and behaviors throughout the day. In this sense, the quiet morning moments are your chance to write the script your brain will follow. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese Buddhist monk, said, "The mind can go in 1,000 directions, but on this beautiful path, I walk in peace." This quote beautifully captures the essence of starting your day with peace and intention. When you treat the early morning as a sacred, undisturbed space, you create a foundation of calm and focus that helps you navigate life's complexities more effectively. To practice this, try waking up a few minutes earlier than usual to give yourself this breathing room. Find a quiet spot, your bed, a chair, or a cozy corner, and simply sit. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and observe the sensations in your body. Let go of any tension or worries. Then, intentionally think about what kind of day you want to have. What mindset will support your goals? What attitudes will keep you grounded? Visualize your ideal day unfolding. Over time, this practice will build your mental discipline and emotional resilience. You'll notice you're less reactive, more centered, and better able to focus on what truly matters. The calm and clarity you cultivate in these quiet moments will ripple outward, influencing your relationships, work, and well-being. Remember, this habit is not about perfection or forcing positivity. It's about giving yourself a gift, the power to choose your mental state before the world demands your attention. The small effort you invest here pays off exponentially in the quality of your day and life. So, tomorrow morning, before reaching for your phone or jumping out of bed, pause. Embrace the quiet. Own that moment. Your future self will thank you. 8. Write your thoughts daily. Writing your thoughts every day is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. It's more than just putting words on paper. It's a way to organize your mind, clarify your emotions, and create a roadmap for your goals. As the famous writer Joan Didion once said, I write to discover what I know. This simple act of writing helps you discover your true feelings, beliefs, and desires, turning vague ideas into clear. When you write, you transfer your mental clutter into a tangible form. Without writing, thoughts often remain abstract and fleeting. They drift away like smoke, making it harder to focus or remember what truly matters. But when you write them down, your thoughts take shape and become real. This process anchors your ideas, helping you make sense of your inner world. Daily writing also builds mental discipline. It trains your brain to slow down and focus, sharpening your clarity and decision-making skills. Great minds throughout history, like Benjamin Franklin, Leonardo da Vinci, and Maya Angelou, used daily writing to process emotions, solve problems, and plan their futures. Franklin's famous journals, for example, were a tool to track his progress and hold himself accountable. Writing every day doesn't have to be complicated. You can start small. Just jot down your feelings, your goals, or what you learned. Over time, this habit creates a feedback loop. The clearer your thoughts, the better your actions, and the better your actions, the clearer your vision becomes. Psychologists also note that expressive writing reduces stress and improves mental health by helping you process difficult emotions. By putting worries or fears on paper, you create distance from them, making it easier to manage anxiety or negative thoughts. Moreover, writing daily encourages reflection. It invites you to review your growth, recognize patterns, and celebrate wins, even small ones. This self-awareness strengthens your motivation and helps you adjust your path as needed. So, carve out a few minutes every morning or evening to write. Use a journal, a notebook, or even a notes app on your phone. Write without judgment. Just let your thoughts flow freely. Over time, you'll be amazed at how this simple daily ritual transforms your mindset and empowers you to lead your life with greater purpose and clarity. 9. Writing builds mental discipline. Writing every day does more than just help you organize your thoughts. It strengthens your mental discipline. This habit is about training your mind to focus, stay consistent, and push through mental fog or distractions. As writer and philosopher William Faulkner said, "Don't be a writer, be writing." This means the key to growth is in the daily practice, not just the desire or talent. When you commit to writing regularly, you're essentially exercising your brain's ability to concentrate and stay engaged. Mental discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Writing daily teaches you patience, perseverance, and the power of consistency, all essential traits for success in any area of life. Great thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, practiced daily writing to reflect and control their minds. His personal journals, known as meditations, helped him develop resilience and clarity amid chaos. This shows that writing isn't just a creative outlet, but a tool for shaping your character and mindset. Writing also helps clear mental fog. Many people wake up with swirling thoughts or feel overwhelmed by tasks, worries, and ideas. Putting these thoughts on paper helps to organize your mind, reducing stress and creating space for clear thinking. When your mind is clear, your decisions improve and you can focus on what really matters. Another powerful benefit is that writing anchors your intentions. The act of writing down your goals, plans, and values commits them to memory and action. This connection between thought and behavior shapes your daily habits and ultimately your destiny. As the saying goes, what gets written down gets done. Moreover, writing regularly builds your ability to express yourself better, not just on paper, but in conversations and presentations too. It sharpens your communication skills, making it easier to share ideas clearly and confidently. Even on days when you don't feel inspired, showing up to write strengthens your self-discipline. This consistent practice builds momentum, turning small daily actions into long-term achievements. Mental discipline developed through writing spills over into other parts of life, improving productivity, emotional control, and goal achievement. In short, daily writing is much more than a creative exercise. It's a foundational habit that builds mental strength, sharpens focus, and transforms your thoughts into meaningful action. 10. Practice gratitude as a daily discipline. Gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful habits you can develop every day. It's not just about feeling thankful. It's a strategic mindset that rewires your brain to focus on abundance instead of lack. As Oprah Winfrey wisely said, "Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough." Starting your day by naming 3 things you're grateful for immediately shifts your focus away from stress, worries, or negativity. This small act helps center your mind on positivity and possibility, setting a tone of appreciation and hope for the rest of the day. Science backs this up. Research shows that practicing gratitude regularly improves mental health, increases happiness, and even strengthens relationships. Gratitude reduces toxic emotions like envy, resentment, and frustration, which can cloud your judgment and drain your energy. But gratitude isn't just a feel-good habit, it's a discipline because it requires consistent effort. It means looking for good even in difficult situations and acknowledging the small blessings that often go unnoticed. This daily recognition trains your mind to seek opportunity and growth rather than dwelling on obstacles. When you practice gratitude daily, you build resilience. It becomes easier to bounce back from setbacks because your mindset is anchored in positivity and hope. You see challenges as chances to learn and grow, not just as problems to avoid. Gratitude also attracts opportunity. When you appreciate what you have, you create a magnetic energy that draws more good things into your life. This is often called the law of attraction, but it's really about how your mindset influences your actions and relationships. Grateful people tend to be more generous, kind, and open, which naturally brings more opportunities and positive experiences their way. Many successful people, from athletes to entrepreneurs, credit gratitude as a key part of their daily routine. They understand that true success isn't just about achieving goals, but also about appreciating the journey and the people who support you along the way. To make gratitude a daily habit, try keeping a gratitude journal. Every morning, write down 3 specific things you are grateful for. They can be big or small, from good health to a kind word from a friend or even the simple joy of a sunny day. Over time, this practice rewires your brain and transforms how you experience life. In conclusion, gratitude is more than just a warm feeling. It's a powerful daily discipline that changes your perspective, improves your well-being, and invites more success and happiness into your life. Make it a non-negotiable part of your morning routine, and watch how it shifts your entire day and your life. Now we're coming to the end of the video, and the moment to change your life is right now. If you're ready to make that change, no matter how hard it feels, drop a comment below saying, "I want to change my life." I'll personally read every comment, and I'll feature one of the most inspiring ones right here on our channel. If you want a daily dose of real, unfiltered motivation to keep you going, make sure to subscribe and join our community. Make sure to subscribe and join our community